Hey guys, CodeSpanish15 here, and I just want to thank you guys so much for getting me to 100 subscribers. It really means a lot to me. I never thought I would surpass 30 subscribers, let alone 100. So, thank you guys so much. This video will be me going over the stuff I use to make my videos, how I make my videos, some of the lens I use for some things, the gimbal I use, that sort of thing. Some of the apps I use. Now, one thing to note, I'm really into photography and videography. So if you just film and if you just film at parks just to have footage, then this video is probably not for you. And you just make videos just to make videos. It's just a small hobby you have. Then this video is probably not for you. This is for the people who want to improve their skill level in mobile filmmaking and mobile videography. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my setup, all the apps, all the stuff I have, all that stuff. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So I'll start with my apps. Some of the apps I have include iMovie. That's the main one. I love that app. That's the core of all my videos. If I make a video, it at one point or another, it will be put into iMovie and exported from iMovie and edited in iMovie. So I love that app. Unfortunately, it's not available for Android. So yeah, but then again, this video is more for Apple users. So sorry if you're an Android person, but yeah. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite apps. Another app I use is KineMaster. It's another video editing app. I don't use it as much as iMovie. However, I do animate some of my text in it and animate certain parts of a video in it. I'll need to put it into iMovie to group it all together. I will use to film my stuff. I'll use just the regular camera app, but for my park footage, I use Filmic Pro. Now, this is a $15 app, and again, this is for the hardcore filmmakers. There's so many options. You can shoot in 4K, 24 frames per second. You can pair it to a gimbal, and so you can use some of the controls on the gimbal in the app, which is really useful. You can use the buttons on the gimbal to control some of the stuff that's happening on your screen, which is using Bluetooth, which is awesome. You can shoot in 2:39:1, the aspect ratio, which basically has these, cinematic bars on the screen right now. These things right here. Yeah, those things, you can shoot in that file format. And if I don't shoot in that file format, I just put a PNG image of that onto my video, just like I did for just now, where I just kind of laid it over my video. Some more apps I use, Phonto. That's how I get the text onto an image in which I animate it in KineMaster, and then I put it into iMovie. So that's for all my text. I hate the regular iMovie text. I hate it so much. You cannot, I don't like the animations, the fonts, they're you cannot change the font. It's what you have, the default is the only thing you have, and I hate that. It's so non-customizable. That's probably the biggest thing I hate about iMovie. Another thing I have, Vaunt. That's another way I animate text. It's the sister app to Phonto. What else do I have? I have Green Screen by Doink, that I do some of my green screen stuff on that. I have Dshake that deshakes some of my footage. If it's too shaky, it'll turn into very smooth footage. What else? I have YouTube Studio. That's how I reply to my comments, manage my videos, add thumbnails, all of that stuff. What else? I think that might be it. Let me go check. Yeah, I missed a ton of stuff. For my color grading and LUT apps, I use 24 FPS and Chromic. This is how I make a video like this look like this. I love it. 24 frames per second is probably the app I use most because it's a little bit more customizable. Then what else do I have? I have Documents. I love this app. Seriously, this app is a lifesaver. I will recommend this app in a heartbeat. No one uses this app. Even some of my friends who I've told this app about, they're like, ew, that's weird. Because they don't want to try it. But it is like, this is how you can download YouTube videos from YouTube to your phone for free. You can listen to free music, and by using YouTube to MP3, which is basically you take any video off of YouTube and you use the audio from that. And so if you use like a music video, then you'll have that song. But if, let's say, I type in CoasterFan15, I can get the audio of my intro, then it'll be the some vlog, me talking and all that, and then it would be my outro. That would be the audio. So that's how that works. Oh yeah, another feature, I can import fonts into Fonto. So that's how I have customizable text and all that, because they're very basic fonts when you get the app, and so you want to go to DaFont. That's a website that you can download fonts from and import them into different apps. That's how I got my channel font. It's American Captain if you want to download it. And then another one I found is the Coaster Studios font, which is Serpentine Bold. There's just a few fonts if you want to use those fonts. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Where am I going with this? My final apps are Google Photos and Phone Drive. Now, I'll start with Phone Drive. This is how I get files from my computer to my phone. Here's an example. I film Planet Coaster video. I do all the cinematics, I do the POV, everything like that on my computer. How do I get it to my phone? You can use Google Drive, however, it's a little bit faster, so I use this. What depends on your internet speed. It can go really fast if it's good at internet, but if it's bad at internet, it can take so long. Your computer and your phone has to be on the same internet connection, and it sends it right to your phone, and that's how I edit it on my phone, so I can bring you guys Planet Coaster content. I use Google Photos, which they give you 15 free gigabytes to store your footage. If that's not enough for you, then you can either use a different Google account, because you need a Google account to do this, there are two options in the app. One option is it will shrink. Let's say you shoot 4K 120 FPS. It will shrink that video down to 1080p at 60 FPS. That is the highest it will save at for unlimited amount of storage. However, if you want that 4K, you want that crisp shot, like you don't want to lose any of your frame rate or the resolution, then they give you 15 gigabytes. If you run out, because I ran out like a couple weeks ago of storage, then you can either move on to another Google account, or you can delete some of your stuff. Let's move on to my computer setup.
My computer is the Predator Helios 300. Even though it's just a laptop, it's pretty powerful. It's nothing like an Alienware PC, but it gets the job done. It runs smooth 60 frames per second Planet Coaster, which is good. But it's nothing. It's not the best computer in the world. It does not have enough storage and all that to run Reshade, which is that really good program that Variable uses to reshade his videos on Planet Coaster. So that will never come if you want me to do that. My mouse is, I believe it's a Targus T7 gaming mouse or something like that. It's really cheap and it's nice. It's like $13. and it has a lot of quality, so I highly recommend it. That right there against the wall is a light. Right now I'm using this microphone that came off of a camera that I don't use because it's really hard to use and it's really old. However, I really like it. I really like the microphone. So yeah, and that, to show you a clip from that thing against the wall, that is a light, and that light is really, it's really powerful, honestly, very, bright. When I shoot, at my face and it's dark out, then I will bring it out. Like, if I do what I was doing earlier where I'm sitting at my desk and filming, and it's, pretty dark out, then I will use it, and it's very bright. As you can see here, it's very bright. My gimbal is the Zhiyun Smooth 4. I really like it. It, again, pairs with that Filmic Pro app, and I just love it. It's the perfect gimbal to me. Not that I've had other gimbals, but still. It does so much, it's so versatile, and it's pretty compact, and I just love it. My microphone is, like I said, it was part of an old camera that would only shot 720p and 30 FPS, so yeah, I don't really like it. I've tried it, it's not my thing. I'd much rather film with my phone. However, I really like the quality. Even though it's not the best quality in the world, it gets the job done, and yeah, I just like it. Hey, Editing Ryan here. I forgot to show this. This is my Moment telephoto lens, 53mm. Now, if we put it on, there, look, this is it. My hand is really far away, even though it looks like right there. So now if I take it off, I'm gonna screw, and now I'm gonna take it off right now. See, you can see it zooms out like that. So yeah, that's my Moment lens. Yeah. Before I end the video, I just want to show you guys a short cinematic I made using some of these apps. Not all of them, but some of them. This includes 24fps, iMovie, KineMaster, Fonto, and a couple more. Those just to name a few. So enjoy. Again, thank you guys for giving me to 100 subscribers. It means so much to me. Just thank you. So yeah, sub to the channel. See you guys next video. Goodbye. Roll the clip.